Been a while since I talked about the Lumen. Let's see where they're at in 2023 and talk about some stuff I have not spent enough time on. But first, the device. And honestly, not much has changed about this, so I'm going to breeze through this because there are some other Lumen features that are just as important that I want to make sure we talk about in this video. But the device itself and what it does. Well, you breathe through this, and as you do that, it measures two things, your breath rate and your CO2. And from this, it's able to calculate a score, 1 through 5, indicating if you're burning fat or carbs or somewhere in between. And this helps you understand if the things you're doing, the changes in your lifestyle that you're making are working or not, so you can make more informed decisions. But it's more than just that, because you are taking measures constantly and you know what you're doing is going to influence the measurements you get, and it motivates you to be better. But it's more than that. When you pick up a brownie and you know you're going to have to do this measurement later and that brownie is going to absolutely ruin your score, it holds you accountable. So all good things, but I've talked about all this. So let's talk about some things I have not talked about. And the first of those is the app experience. Now, when it comes to weight loss or reaching health goals, there are a couple of categories that I usually see people fall into. The quick fix and the really want to learn. And this is why I love options like Lumen and Levels, because it is permanent. It helps you learn the things you need to know to live a healthier life, and you can take away these things for the rest of your life. Meal portions, sleep, hydration, meal structure, fats, carbs, macros, all these different things that come together that teach you what you need to know so you can live a healthy, balanced, full life. And when it comes to Lumen, what are the features that are in the app that make these things possible? Well, first is the meal logger. It allows you to open up the meal selection screen, pick your snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and log those into the tool. So you'll know from a macro perspective exactly where you're at as you go through the day, so you can see how many fats, carbs, and proteins you've had and make better decisions as you work your way through the rest of the day. Next is learning. Because let's be honest, when it comes to health and all the things that go into that, we are not all experts. And they have videos on videos on videos of all sorts of different kinds of categories that teach you how to make healthier decisions, but they're in small snippets. You have to sit down and put in hours of learning time in. You just watch a few quick videos, learn a few things, take that away with you for the rest of your life, and then watch a few more when you have some time later. It's that easy, but you have that forever. Next, meal ideas. Have you ever had that moment where you say, I am gonna be healthier, I am gonna make a change, and then you realize you don't even know where to begin? Well, all sorts of ideas right in the app. So easy. And last for the app experience is menu hacks. We're not always gonna eat perfect, we're not always gonna eat at home and make a full meal, and we might have to go out to a restaurant. But in those moments, you can make better decisions, but that's not always easy to do when you look at that menu. Well, they'll tell you exactly what works best and what are the healthy options when you go to different restaurants. And one thing I will say is whatever direction you go to reach your health goals, I hope you have success. But if you don't mind helping me out, that like and subscribe button make a world of difference. Thank you. Next up, I want to talk about the cost of the Lumen. And I've seen the comments and I know a lot of people struggle with this. And I believe a lot of that has to do with the fact that they list a price as an annual price, I believe at $349 as of this moment. And that is a lot to swallow for a lot of people, and I get it. But it is important to note that that comes with the product itself and everything I've been discussing that is in the app experience. Something that does help with that is using my custom code, because it will save you $50. So as of right now, that code is LearnWT, but that does change. So make sure you check the description down below to get the best deal for you. So that puts us at $299, which is roughly $25 a month. And yes, this is an annual subscription, so it is something to consider. But if you're at that point in your life where you are ready to make changes, but you want to do it right, you want to learn the skills that help you live this healthier lifestyle to reach your health goals, but to always have those, because it's not a temporary thing. It's not some pill. It is a skill you've learned that now you can use every day for the rest of your life and feel better as a result. Well, if that's the case, for me, $25 is not that bad. Something else to consider is that you don't need to use this forever. Use it for 1, 2, or 3 years. Learn the skills that you need to learn, take those away and have those with you for the rest of your life. But you don't have to keep spending that money forever. So Summarized, a very beneficial product, but more so a motivational tool, but it does not stop there, because the app teaches you so much that is easy to integrate into your life. And with that, I think this is a great value for those that really want to go after their health goals. Peace.